So today on Project Shop, it is actually the next day from when I stripped that wire and sorted all that Romax. What I'm going to do today is actually load this stuff up into my truck and head south. I got to go down there. I got to pay the guy for that stuff now that I separated it and I know what it's worth. What did I do with that wire? Oh, it's on the scale. And then, unfortunately, I didn't get to this mess, but I will be cleaning that stuff up because I'm going to go sell the copper, go to my customer, and then go pick up my dump trailer. Or I might pick up my dump trailer first because he's a little... And when we come back, this is all getting removed. Not sure where I'm going to put it at the moment, but we'll figure that out. And we're going to come back here with my dump trailer and start our pile. I got some concrete, and you'll see the scrap I got in there. And then I'm going to show you my little morning routine before I get on the road. So I'm about out of fuel. Look at that. I'm draining the last of it into that tank. This thing just stopped working. I ordered a rebuild kit. It came in. So later today I'll probably do that because I have this tote. Actually, this tote I believe I have to run. This is a one pass. I got to run this 1 or 2 more times. And I have this tote here with some oil that I've been pumping all the way over to there into that tote. And it's just a mess. So this is going to be my last little scrap run until sometime next week, because all weekend all this is getting sorted. Basically I'm going to rip all that concrete out there, and then after I pour it and I'm waiting for it to cure that day that it's curing, I am going to sort all this, gain access to my trailer. We're going to pull that out of here, and yeah, we're going to get the incinerator set up. We're going to probably set up something over here. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the incinerator. Probably I'll put it up front because I'm going to put my fuel right here. I'm going to move all this stuff, and I'm going to set those racks up that were at my shop. I would like to pour some concrete here, but being that it's not going to be the permanent spot for that, eventually it will be moved. I just need to get it set up. So what I'm going to do is level this area and probably maybe just get some big pavers or something. I'll put down something solid. I'll have to find something. Look at that little squirrel. Man, the weather out here is so nice. I'll have to put down something solid, like a big paver or a couple pavers, and then some wood on top of it. I think that's what I'll do. I'll level and pack this down a little bit. Actually, I'll move it down that way away from the drain so we don't wash it out with the water. And then we'll figure a way of getting it so that I can put those totes and it's not going to sink in the ground. You know, I want to be able to pull my truck right through here. This is going to get full access, you know, and we will get into this absolute mess. It's a shame a lot of this stuff is probably ruined, but there's a couple cool things on here I hope aren't ruined. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna set the oil processor up here. That way I can just pull power right out of here and start running my centrifuge. Eventually I'd like to add some solar panels either up here. I gotta see, well, yeah, I guess afternoon I would get some decent sun over here, but that tree's gonna block it. I mean, if I can get some sun, we'll use a charge controller, and we got to get the right setup. You know, I could even run panels. I've always thought that, like, the fence line, you know, I could run solar panels down the fence line or something, or I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we definitely want to do something. So anyway, now I got to go check my truck. This thing's funny, man. I go like a week without putting oil in it. So this thing is funny, man. I go like a whole week without putting oil in it, and then one good run gets me halfway down on the stick. I just haven't had time to really mess with it. I'm hoping after this week I can put some time into the truck. I gotta find some oil. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go park my trailer over there, get it out of the way. I won't be using that for a couple days. Yeah, we got a lot of work coming up. So I got the little fuel. I'm gonna pull a little fresh diesel out of here so I can get to Miami and back. I always keep a bunch of diesel in here in my fuel cell. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day, but we got the next 3 days to prep for concrete, and hopefully by Monday we'll have at least, well, let's see, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna be, if I can get this slab out of here tonight. I don't know if I'll get the forms up, but I'm gonna run half of this and I'll see how it goes. If it's too much, I'm too tired, I'll just split it and just do a section and a section. We'll see how it goes, man. Okay, I didn't want to do that, but I got so much room in the bed of my truck.
Okay, so this is exactly what I thought it was. Looks like, I don't know, man. Wow, that's a big chunk right there. Huh. So this is gonna be fun. What I'm gonna do is actually, when I go to remove this, is push those forks together really close and then get in there and kind of just, instead of picking up with the tip like that and having float everywhere, I'll get up under it and then I'll pick it up and twist it like this on this end. You know, it'll kind of be like a long pry bar, putting that end in and then pivoting it up right there. So unfortunately, there's a huge root here, and I'm assuming it's from that tree, which sucks because I don't want to damage my tree, but it doesn't look like I have any choice because that's got to come out. I already kind of damaged it a little bit. What I'll try and do is I'll try to clean this up and leave that and start removing it from the other side. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing strapped down and I gotta get on the road. All right, we're back over at the ranch. Oh. I got a load of concrete and scrap. I'm just gonna dump it out here, kind of in the area, and I'll sort it out with the machine later. Interesting, I can't get the truck to go into four-wheel low. She still has no problem pulling. I just hope I don't get stuck back in here somewhere. This trailer is extremely heavy. There's some big nuggets of concrete in there. We've got rain. It's gonna rain on my parade over here. I wish this thing would go. Well, I haven't been out here in a couple days to check. Shit. Okay. They seem to be coming out here and getting water. They like hanging out back here at night. Unfortunately for them, we're going to be breaking up this place into three different paddocks. Now, I don't even know if the dump trailer is going to have enough power to push this thing up. Now, let's go check and see what we got. So I don't necessarily want to put it right up on the fence line just yet or at all. I'd still like to be able to get all the way around it. So right here seems like a decent location. Now the only thing is, that's a big chunk of concrete, and I don't know if I want to lift this up in the air with it having lopsided weight. Let me show you the scraps we got. We got this thing. My buddy gave me this. All this scrap that's in here was free. Oh. It's actually heavy. He said there was some fan motors, some aluminum, copper, brass, some extrusions. Cast aluminum. I don't know, but check this out. So he's the guy I brought the golf cart to. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might put a chain around this and drag this out. I don't know if I want to pick this up with that much weight on one side. It's just, I don't know. It got me nervous. I don't want to ruin my trailer. We got a golf cart that completely burned up. It got so hot, the aluminum rear end melted. We got some high bay lights. My buddy, oh, I got to pull that out. My buddy gave me some concrete mats. Got some aluminum gutters, some extrusions, a couple fan motors. I'm gonna go pull them things out so they don't get ruined. I'm just gonna go ahead and go get the machine out here and drag this out. Yeah, you ever see those videos of the people that dump their load and all of a sudden the whole thing falls on its side? I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Also, the whole time I was driving, anytime I was taking a left-hand turn, I went real slow because I knew that big chunk was sitting there. And then feed these guys. Y'all know the deal, come on. This one, she's aggressive. Well, not really aggressive. She's actually really nice. Hey, she's the only one that just lets me get up and touch her. The other ones, I can touch them. All right. Come on now. These guys are scaredy cats. Huh? The bull's coming around. I don't know how big this guy will get. Maybe he'll get as big as Murmur. He's a little skittish. He's coming around. Hey, buddy. This guy, Dinner, he's getting aggressive. He's scared. This little one here, this is the littlest of them. She's a scaredy cat. Hey, girl. All right. Hey, calm down. You're all right. You're safe. That one's skittish. This one I can touch sometimes. Yeah. That one's skittish. This one, she don't care. She'll lick my leg. Huh? Oh, now you're coming around, huh? What are we going to name the bull? I think Michelle, I think my wife has already named those three. He's up for grabs. Hey, buddy. I'm trying to be nice to you now, so when you grow up, you'll be nice and not try to ram me. He's getting fat. He's definitely getting fat. I don't know what he's doing, but he's bigger than this guy, which is good because that's Dinner. Okay. Oh, Murmur, are you done already, dude? Come on now. He was a little aggressive there. He's getting aggressive, man. I have to basically get him in this pen, and I have my wife hand me the pail because they crowd the gates, and if I walk in there in the paddock past him, he just rams his head right into the thing. Murmur, you gotta have food over there, dude. Yeah, we really need to get on separating these guys. Oh, forgot to turn the water on. So this water, when I turn it on, it runs for 15 minutes. It overflows these things, which I like because basically, you know, the cows, they might be dribbling and drooling in there and whatnot. So, you know, the first 5 minutes basically fills it to the top or more. And then it's 10 minutes of it just pumping, you know, fresh water in there. Might be a little excess. I got to see what's happening with my pond. We might be draining the pond down too much. I don't know. but they had it on a 15-minute timer. What's up, Murmur? Huh? Did you get enough food? Did you get enough food? This guy's so big. You're a bully. Okay. My truck is way, 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 way back there. I can barely see it. Look at these guys. Alright, I need to go get the machine and probably get in here while they're eating. Would be the best bet. He got out. Rusty got out. Mari got out. Michelle? Alright guys, it's the next morning. I got the machine warming up over here. We're about to do some work with it today. We're gonna go empty that concrete in the back of the yard. And then me and my wife are actually gonna build a little shed to put that stuff in. And hopefully by the end of the night, this concrete will be starting to be removed. I need to grab a chain. We're gonna grab this big old trucker chain right here. And we're gonna head back out into the back pasture. And I don't know. This chain is so big. It's like a workout. Just moving it around. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna. Maybe I should just put that crate on the fork. Okay, well, we made it to the back pasture, and it looks like the cows are not criminals. They did not steal my truck and trailer, or any of my scrap, for that matter. Here's, I don't know if you've seen yesterday, if it was getting dark or not. Here's what I'm concerned about. Now, it'd probably be okay. You know, honestly, it might be okay, but I'm just nervous about pulling this, lifting this up, and having this trailer do something funny, because there's a lot more weight on this side. And it's just how the thing wind up being loaded. Probably nothing would happen. I'm going to try and pull this out with the chain. If not, I'm just going to risk it. And what I'll do is put the I'll put the machine here on the side just in case it decides to do something funny. Okay, I just gotta be careful where I'm standing in here. I don't want to get or have this stuff shift. Maybe I should just try and dump it. That's so sketchy though. That's like a couple, that's probably 2,000 or 3,000 pounds sitting on that side. There is some concrete over here, but I don't know, man. weird. I don't even think I can get on this somewhere and pull it. I wonder if I pulled the cart out. You know what? Let me try that. At least get it to lay down a little bit. Then I can, I'll be okay with dumping it. Talk about a hot fire. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try to pull this out. Just want to make sure that ain't gonna just fall on me, but I'm gonna stay over here. I want to get my mesh out of here. That's what it looks like when your extension cord catches fire. There's your motor. Whew. Okay. Actually, I think this is good. I think I can get that to fold over. And we can probably get that out of there. Okay, well, we got ourselves a couple mats for concrete, some scrap, some extrusion sheet, some cast. Hopefully there's some transformers in there. I see a couple HID bulbs. I'll have to get out here and really clean this up so our cows don't get hurt, but I'll have to save that for another time. I got to go do something with this dump trailer, and then we'll be back. I'll come back out here and sort this stuff. Talk about cook. Thank God this wasn't next to their house when this thing went off. So apparently this thing had a homemade battery in it, a homemade lithium battery from like a car. You know, they took the cells apart, downsized it to fit in a golf cart, and obviously something went terribly wrong. All this, I was going to leave that up. This was a step for the dude's house. He's remodeling. It's a nice little step. So the Kubota, that thing is awesome. I definitely need to take those things off, clean them out. I think it's just got grime and old grease and dirt in those pins. I'll straighten that one thing out, lube everything up, find my grease gun. What happened was the one side, and that's problematic, the guy had me beating on it when I went to pick this up to get this thing to work. The pin's just not going down and locking in, and the bottom kind of pulled out on it, but everything's fine, nothing got bent. And yeah, we safely offloaded this thing here. Was worrying me a little bit. Probably wouldn't have been an issue, you know, but you know, you can never be safe enough. And you know how we're all about safety over here. I'm gonna go ahead and go do some other things real quick. We're gonna come back, probably build a little shed. I might be coming back with something in that dump trailer. Stay tuned for that. And we're gonna be hopefully ripping out concrete by the end of the day. And I'll have to come back out here with the dump trailer and sort this out. Bring the scrap up front, and because I'm gonna be dumping all that concrete right here. So I'll probably go ahead and flip this back up. I just didn't want the cows coming over here and then this thing like falling on them and hurting them. You know, we got to keep my cows safe. I love them guys. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, and then we'll be back to clean up this mess and make even more of a mess. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, because we're about to have some concrete mayhem going on over here. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Watch it. Look, it's dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before?